आपको मेरी बात सुनाई दे रही है? मेरी बात समझ आ रही है?
That was Harjinder Singh down in Florida, where he did the U-turn and the people ran into him. And he appeared in court today, and his attorneys spoke out, and they have some things to say. And guess what? Guess who else has things to say? That would be yours truly, Bonehead Truckers, because I'm the news. I'm the news.
Oh, hello.
I got things to say. Welcome to Bonehead Truckers. Let's listen to these guys.
I'm an attorney from New York. I'll be admitted pro hoc vice in the next week or so, and I'll be co-counsel with Natalie. Again, we're here just to give a vigorous defense for our client, and the reason is that's the American system. You have a vigorous prosecution and a vigorous defense, and then you get to the truth somewhere down the line, and that's what we're looking for. Just fundamental fairness.
Yeah, you're allowed, especially American citizens, should be allowed to have fairness through our court system. Everybody has their day, and especially American citizens, right? That's what I believe.
Originally, I didn't have any intention of volunteering my services, but when I saw that he was being targeted, not only for the alleged incident, because these things do happen, over the years, but he was being targeted because of who he was.
For who he was and who he is, which is an illegal immigrant. Crossed over the border illegally in 2018, okay? And he failed his CDL test 10 times in 2023 before he was able to get it. Washington Trucking Company, believe it's a school, sits there and says he can barely speak English, but hey, we got him through anyway. I'm counting on some fraud right there. He's sitting there talking about how he's being unfairly targeted. And let's look at what this guy has on his head. Let's look at Harjinder Singh. That they both are Indians or Punjabis, Sikhs, whatever you want to call them. That's the reason why he's here. That's the reason why this guy's here, to sit there and say, we got to be fair because he's being targeted because he's Indian. Now, he's being targeted because he killed 3 people in Florida by doing a U-turn. A U-turn that shouldn't have been done, shouldn't have been in this country, and shouldn't have been driving a truck. Because he was pulled over for doing 60 and a 45 in New Mexico, where he had broken English then. And after this wreck, he actually failed the road sign test in Florida. Like, after this wreck happened, he actually failed that test. This is the reason why you're being targeted, is because he killed people. And he shouldn't have been in a truck in the first place.
That's why we got involved. We want to take that out of the equation to make sure it's a fair playing field.
My name is Natalie Nightie. I'm Florida and New York admitted, and I'm lead counsel for Harjinder Singh. We did not waive his appearance, so we wanted him to be present, but the court did try to accommodate that because procedurally, apparently, the clients are not brought into court for the docket calls. Again, the court did accommodate that, and he did appear via Zoom with an interpreter.
Did you see that hesitation right there, and looked at the camera and was like, I'm saying this here in front of a camera. As we know that you must speak English to drive a truck, but he needs an interpreter here. This is not looking good for our case right here.
Did appear via Zoom with an interpreter that properly interpreted for him, so that was very good. Today was just sort of a summary of what is going to be happening going forward. So there were a few issues we needed to address. There's still a lot of things that we need to do, a lot of investigations. There's discovery that still has to be exchanged, but we are diligently fighting for our clients' rights. And again, we're just hoping that everyone remembers our beautiful system and that there's the presumption of innocence do not try him and find him guilty before any evidence has been produced, and let the system work through. We're hoping, of course, for fairness, and we believe in the justice system, and we believe that he will be given the basis of our Constitution and a due process. And if that procedure goes through as is, then he will be given a fair trial, and we can't ask for anything more than that. It has, as my co-counsel has said, for not necessarily good reasons. It's a tragic incident that occurred, and we all feel for the loss, and we give condolences to the family. But another tragedy doesn't make that one better. Compounding tragedies isn't the American way. Fairness is the American way, and it should be uniform. It should be uniform amongst all people, regardless of their color, their origin, their religion. Everyone should be treated equally, and that's all we're seeking here.
Well, let me tell you guys something and remind you what this guy did, and hopefully, surely this lady knows, but, obviously, she's an attorney, blah, 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 blah. Listen, after this wreck, okay, they filmed this wreck. They took the dash cam and the cell phone footage and posted it online for all to see, okay? And then on top of that, after this wreck happened, they fled Florida, went to California, and was trying to get out of the country back to India, a country that they were running from, okay, because living conditions were so bad over in India, they had to come here, okay, because there was a co-driver in there, right? That's the reason why I say they're trying to get back to freaking India, all right, and get out of here before they were actually caught, okay, or he was caught and brought him back here. He was trying to get up on out of here. This guy thought it was funny, all right, or one of these guys did, because again, like I say, they have this dash cam footage that only they had access to, and the cell phone footage. How else would it get public? If the police took that, then you wouldn't have this footage out here, right? It would be sealed. But no, they had to post it online to get some clicks and views. This is how disgusting these people are, and it's disgusting that people actually fight for these people. Okay, fight for, they should be allowed to be here. Okay, this is the reason why we take this seriously. This is the reason why Bonehead Truckers here, we put a spotlight on these foreign truck drivers. We absolutely do. I mean, yes, we cover them all. We cover the American citizens too. You guys know that. If you guys been around this channel, we do. But hey, we spotlight this because this is a problem that we have. It's a problem around the whole United States, not just California. Okay, this is happening all over. It's not just people from India. It's not just people from Mexico or Africa. It's people from freaking Eastern Europe. Okay, and here's the bottom line: we need to make trucking where it's American citizens only, but also, and most importantly, well trained. Because the moment we're well trained, the moment we have quality truck drivers out here, is the moment our rates go up, the moment our roads get safer, and we have a thriving trucking industry again. But we need to do something about it. Luckily, we have Secretary Duffy that's actually doing something about it. Okay, we just need to get rid of visas in trucking. Period. No visas in trucking at all. So not only do they need to, we just need to have American citizens, and people like the ATA and OOIDA are actually fighting me on that. And I don't know why they're fighting me. I know why the ATA is, but I don't know why OOIDA is. It's absolutely hysterical that OOIDA is just so plain dumb that they're fighting me on this, that they want to promote visas in trucking. I don't know. Bonehead Truckers, we gone.
So with all the bad companies out there, where's all the good companies at? Well, right here, TRC Freight. I've been telling you guys about TRC Freight for how many years now? What makes us better is that we're transparent. Okay, you negotiate your load, you get the rate con. Sometimes we book a load for you. Guess what you get? The rate con. If you book a load for $1,000, you get 88% of that $1,000. We don't mess with the logs here. If you have hours, you have hours. If you don't have hours, you don't have hours. We're not going to go and sit there and says, hey, Mr. Joe Bob truck driver, we're going to change your hours. We're going to need you to run 20 hours on this load. We don't do that here. We are an American company, ran right here in the United States of America. We have United States citizens. When you call us, you're calling us United States citizen. Okay, that's big today. I'm just sitting there saying, okay, and the owner of TRC Freight is a Marine. You just don't mess with Marines, okay? There's some patriotic son of guns. I'm just sitting there telling you. Listen, if you want to find out more about us, give us a holler. TRC Freight, trcandme.com is our website. 88% full transparency. We don't hide anything from you. You come over here, you know what you're getting. And I'm telling you right now, we're Americans over here. That means something. trcandme.com.